One thing that I know 49er fans love to see is quarterback Brock Purdy getting after it in the offseason. But not only that, doing it with the San Francisco 49ers at the team facility. And the 49ers posted this video of CMC and Brock Purdy working out together in phase one, which is pretty awesome to see considering Brock still hasn't signed a contract extension just yet. But take a look right here at CMC and Brock getting after it. Like I said in the beginning, it's one thing to see these guys working outside of the building, but when we understand there is a contract looming, and just kind of like I think what George Kittle referenced earlier, not a whole lot of offseason contract drama with holdouts happening this year. That's a good thing. And with phase one being voluntary, these guys don't have to be here. So to see Brock Purdy, who's in a negotiation with Christian McCaffrey, working on the field, getting after it, I think it speaks to kind of the hunger that this team has. I know Trent Williams and Nick Bosa have been on hand for phase one as well. So it really does feel like a all hands on deck type of process that I just don't think was the case last year, coming off a Super Bowl loss. A couple guys going through contract negotiations. We found out that CMC was going through a mini holdout as well in OTAs and mandatory minicamp. Same thing goes for Jawan Jennings. And obviously, we saw what happened with Trent Williams and Brandon Ayuk. So I think what this offseason has signified is kind of a change in that. Obviously, we still have to get Brock Purdy paid and get that done, but it does sound like things are really kind of heading in the right direction. And it does feel like the deadline is, OTAs and mandatory minicamp. Brock's already clearly out there on the field putting in work. And typically what you hear is, oh, well, the players aren't going to go show up because they don't want to risk injury, something to happen on the field, etc. So the fact that he's already out there doing that is a great sign. And I think it would be a great gesture on the San Francisco 49ers part. And obviously, Brock and his reps have to agree as well. It takes two to tango. But to get this wrapped up before the start of OTAs and mandatory minicamp, which are right around the corner. So we'll see what ultimately comes of it. But as it stands right now, again, everything seemed to be progressing in a positive fashion. The momentum seems to be picking up in a good direction. And again, we made it through the draft. Teams try to trade for George Kittle. We don't know if anyone picked up the phone for Brock, but George is paid. The 49ers didn't go crazy and draft a quarterback, early. So there's no speculation there. They did draft a quarterback, just not early. But again, he's a guy who's literally coming off ACL surgery in January. So he's not cause for too much concern, other than being a developmental guy. So, it goes, I think, along with the notion of this offseason being a little bit smoother than what we've had in recent memory. And if we get this last contract knocked out, I think it'll make everyone feel a lot better heading into this next season, and especially having energy high and a lot of optimism, which I think, 49er fans are looking for right now. But you guys let me know what you think of just watching these guys get out there and get after it. Let me know in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.